welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is Wednesday the 11th of October and this is video number 50. Now I've got some whips to show you, 7 of them to show you. I have my fabric of the month just come in this morning, so that was well timed. That's from Paddock Lane Design, so I'll show you that at the end. And I also have my Halloween box from Silks for You. So I'll do that at the end, so if anyone hasn't received theirs yet, they can look away or turn off before that part comes on. But that'll be right at the end, and I'll let you know when I'm going to do that bit. First of all, I'd like to say welcome to all my subscribers and my viewers. Thank you for coming back every fortnight when I post a video and sharing a bit of time with me. There's so many floss tubes out there that you can watch, but you take your time out of your day to spend a bit of time with me, and I thank you for that. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I hope you stick around. I hope you like what I have to show you and come back again for some more. Just like to say a big thank you to all the people that wished me a happy birthday on Monday the 9th. It was greatly appreciated. Had a quiet day, but it was a good day. So thank you all again for that. So we might just get into the whips. We might just get straight into the whips today and I'll show you what I've been working on. Like I said, it's the 50th one today, so I didn't organise a giveaway actually. So I might do that next floss tube. I'll have a giveaway for you. Okay, so my next one. My first one I want to show you is one I've charted myself. It's of Hubby's kids. Now this one I'm doing for their mum. Now I've started in the middle, doing Samuel's shirt. I've done part of his arm, part of his leg, and I think I've just reached Alyssa's hand. That's what it looks like, so we'll see. This one is charted by Pizza Pat. So on this one I've got 1,226 stitches and I'm on 3.03%. So as you can see, I decided to bring in a bit more colour. I was bringing down his arm. This gap here I think is where his watch goes. There's his hand, and I'm pretty sure this part here is the start of Alyssa's hand. So loving the way this one's coming up. When I start on this one again, I'm just going to keep working down the bottom here. I've decided I'm just going to, wherever I am in the Q-snaps on all my projects, I'm just going to fill in the Q-snap and then continue on. Unless for my whip warriors or road trip or a few of the other groups that I'm in for challenges, unless it specifies to stitch on a certain project, like a certain thing, I'm just going to fill in the Q-snaps for where they are, unless I have to move the Q-snap to give it to another project. But yeah, so I started on part of the greenery, so it was good to have a different colour. But I'm pretty sure this is Samuel's hand, and I'm pretty sure this is the beginning of Alyssa's. Once I get more done around there, we'll be able to see it better, and I might have to do a bit of back stitch to pronounce the fingers so you can see that they are hands. But loving the way this one's coming along. Oh, this one is done on 18 count Aida. Now they're all done on Aida this year anyway. Next year I'm going to adventure out because I've only ever stitched on Aida at the moment. So next year I'm going to venture out onto a different one. But we'll talk about that in my next floss tube where I tell you all the goals for next year and what ones I'm taking through. Oh, better show you the cover photo first. This is a favourite of everybody's. This is Toy Shop by Aimee Stewart. Yeah. I've got the curtains open today just to let in a bit more light. It's quite nice out there today. Now I'm working the second shelf down here. Sorry if you can hear that noise outside. Sounds like someone's out the front. Now on Toy Shop, I've done 901 stitches and I'm on 38.36%. Now this one is done on 16 count. I've got a bag here just with all the excess fabric in it. Makes it a bit easier. Now I'm pretty sure 900. Might have just done this bit down here on the next shelf, I think. Maybe a little bit up here. I know I've started on this next shelf, so this might be what I was working on, this bit here. I done this one right at the beginning of the fortnight, so I'm going to do this shelf down here and then move across and do what I can to fit in there before I move the Q-snap. But this one is on 38.36%. I did want to get it to 40 or 50% this year, but I haven't showed it enough progress, I don't think. So that's going to change next year. That's going to have a big change, which you will find out in my plans video. That Toy Shop is my oldest whip. Okay, the next one I worked on, these are actually in the order that I've worked on. As I work on them, I put them in the tub, and then I put the design cover photo in the tub as well. So it's all the way that I've worked on them. Alright, the next one is Hubble Bubble. Might help if I remember to show you the cover photo. This is Hubble Bubble Square by Lisa Parker. Another Heaven and Earth design. Now this one I'm doing as a challenge in the Whip Warriors as well. It's a silly and spooky challenge. So this one I'm doing because it's spooky because it's got a cauldron, and it's silly because the cats are popping bubbles. This one will be the one that I work on today. Now with this one I got 723 stitches and I'm on 18.24%. And here we are with this one. So more or less I've just been filling in spots. So I've picked a spot, picked a colour down here, and then just run with it either side, wherever it went in the cauldron. But when I work on this today, I'll probably try and get this leg finished, or I'll just pick the lower symbol and take it up wherever it goes. So that's how I'm doing this one at the moment. Well, that's how I do most of them, really. I just pick the lower symbol because normally, majority of the time, I work from the bottom up because I find that it makes my stitches lay neater. Because when I do a cross, I do from top right to bottom left, top left to bottom right. So it's easier to go up. But if I come down the page, then I have to go from bottom left to top right for my first cross, and bottom right to top left for them to sit neat. But I'd rather come from the top to the bottom, so I work up the page, if that makes sense. It does in my mind. But yeah, that's the way this one's coming along. And like I said, I'm going to work on this one today. I would like to get a big chunk of the cauldron done. Got to get, I think it's 6,000 stitches done for the month. So I've only got the 723 so far. So this will be worked on for a couple of days. Maybe not a couple of days in a row, but it will be worked on today. Don't know what they're doing outside. This one is Mini I Love You by Randall Spangler. Now, I've got two versions of this. I've got this version and I've also got the no background. But I've decided to do this one because I like the idea of having the trees and not just him sitting there by himself eating a cookie. No, he's carrying a bunch of flowers. Looking at it in the camera looked like a cookie, chocolate chip cookie. But no, it's a bunch of flowers. Yes, so that one, I did 1,266 stitches on this one. I really enjoyed working on this one. And I'm on 6.03%. So that's how I am with this one. I've just been filling in whatever fits in the Q-snap. Now I've done some more pink for the background. I think I did more of his ear, and I know I definitely come down and he did a bit more of his mouth. So I'm just filling in where I can. When I come back to this one again, I might go over this side, fill in this ear and this eye. I'll get all his face done, and I think I'm going to be working upwards because I started in the middle. I think I'm going to work up and do some of the trees, and then if I get bored with the trees, then I'll just start heading down. But I don't want to do all the dragon. But this pink bit here is just in the background. Now, if I had a thought of it, I could have got like a bubblegum fabric, but I didn't think of it when I was doing it. But that's okay. I don't mind stitching the pink, but it looks so realistic. I love it. So I'll get more done on that one. And I'm on 6%, so that's not bad going. Okay, my next one. My next one is another favourite, is tigers. This one I was aiming for a finish, but I don't think it's going to be a finish. Might be a finish next year, because we're in October now. I've got 2 weeks off in November for when we go away for holidays. So it really doesn't leave enough time to finish it. But we'll see how we go. This one I did 1,015 stitches, so I got a good chunk done on it. And I'm on 44.62%. So that's not bad going. If I can reach the 50% at least by Christmas, I'll be happy with that. So that's what I aim for. But I've done majority of his face. I'm just doing down this side. This is the one that I said I should have done on coloured fabric. I ended up doing it on white. I didn't think of it until after I'd already started, and there was no way I was going to start again. But I'm either going to leave it white for the background, or I'm going to do tent stitch. I'm not sure yet. I keep throwing it up in the air and can't decide. So this one, like I said, I got 1,015 stitches. Now it's all on this side. So I put these black markings in. I think that black marking was in, and then I'm just filling in the gaps. So when I work on this again, I'll just keep filling in the gaps on this side, just keep bringing it down. And then before I move the Q-snap, I've got to go over this side. There's a few gaps on this side, so I'll do that as well before I move the Q-snap. My highest point is these ones there. Everything above that is done. Like all his eyes are done, his nose is done. About there he's done. All this part of his mouth is done. So the majority of it's done. There's only a few little ninja stitches. So I will fill in these ones and I'll bring this side down. Because I'm nearly, I think at the bottom of the Q-snap would, like from what you can see, will be the start of the next tiger. So I don't think I'm far off that. When you look at his mouth's there. So I'm nearly on the other tiger. So that'll be good. He looks so realistic. I love this one. I'm going to have a wall behind me with all fancy ladies, and the wall to the right of me is going to be tigers. And as for the big ones, I'm not sure where they're going yet. I know Toy Shop is going in the lounge room, because that's the one that hubby likes, and he dared me to do that one. He double dared me. And who can not do it when you're double dared? You have to do it. It's just what you have to do. Okay. We only have 2 left. We're not doing too bad. 15 minutes today. It's going to be a shorter video than normal. My next one is A Year Old Christmas Shop by Ciro Marchetti, or Marchetti. Now, this one I thought I was doing on 18 count Ada, so I cut it for 18 count, and it works out it's 16 count. So I am going to be short on all the way round. Not by much. I think it was only about 10 stitches and then the border. So what I'm going to do is keep going to the edge and then decide whether I might just sew on another bit of fabric so I can get the whole picture in, or when you look at it, there's not going to cut much off. But I'll decide when I get there. I'm not quite 100% sure yet, because this whole thing has lots of pictures. I don't want to take any off the top, otherwise you're going to lose the bead of lights. So I might end up putting more fabric on there all the way around, which will give me the extra 10 stitches I need all the way around, and then the fabric for framing. But I'm in the middle here. I started on this little bird, and done most of the dog, and then I'm doing this tractor because I had to do a horse for one of my challenges. So I'm still in the middle here. So what I'm doing at the moment is just trying to fill up all the ninja stitches that are left to do on the in the Q snap. That's what I've been doing with this one. Let's just move the needle minder up a bit more without losing my needle. Okay, with this one I did, again, 901 stitch. I always get that odd one, but I don't notice until after I put it away and add things up. This one I'm on 6.50%, and here we are on this one. Now this one I've been picking this bottom symbol and working up. So I did a few in this wheel. I did all this bit here, and then I've just been working across and then working up. So wherever the lowest symbol takes me on this one is where I'm going. Now I'm not going to go any lower than the wheels. I've done that little bit here, but that's as far down as I'm going before I move it, because it just makes it too hard with the amount of fabric I've got at the back. And I'll probably just go over to where this black piece is here. Looks like the front of the tractor. Yeah, it's still part of the tractor, just before I hit the teddy bear. So I'm just picking the bottom symbols and just working up to fill in all the gaps. And there's not a great deal more gaps. You can see where the horse is coming in. There's the saddle. There's his tail. I had to get to the horse to do a challenge for the road trip. But you can see the dog's eye. It's poking around the corner. When I seen the dog like the way it is now, that's what made me think that the fabric was not 18 count, because he just looked too big. So he's a 16 count, but that's okay. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes. This just proves it, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So I'll finish what fits on this Q snap, then I might go over this side and do the big teddy bear. So you got the teddy bear and then the stockings. So I'll just head over. I think that's the way I'll do it until I reach the other side, and then we'll see how we go. Still loving all the projects I've chose. Okay, the lucky last is another Heaven and Earth. Actually, I think they've all been Heaven and Earth except for the first one. There's a theme here. This one is The Amazing Animal Kingdom, another Aimee Stewart. I like Aimee Stewart's. She has a lot of the bookshelves I'd love to do, but can't do them all. Love to. Love to start them all, but then who's going to finish them when I'm not around? Now I started in the middle where this waterfall is, and I'm just working on this section here. I've got a... What is he? He's not a bear. I don't know. Could be a little fox. There's a wolf up there. There's birds. So it could be a little fox down the bottom. I know this one's a fox, but this one could be a little fox too. All right, this one I did 1,108 stitches, and I'm on 3.36%. These are the big ones where there's about 340 or 350,000 stitches. I know Toy Shop is my biggest, that's 350. There is one I do have which is 370. I don't think that's one I've started yet. That's thousands. So here we are with this one. Like I said, I did 1,108. Now I've been working on the bottom shelf part and then just taking it up. I know I've filled in a lot here. I filled in this browns here, the browns here. I think I did a bit more on the fox. Pretty sure it's a fox. But what I'm going to do with this one is finish this part of the shelf so there's no gaps, and then just go up. Keep filling it up. And then when I've filled in this water fountain, these pieces here, so that they're all full, I'm going to bring the shelf right across to each side. I'm pretty sure this one's right. This one is 18 count. So I'm pretty sure I've measured this one right, but I thought I'd just bring the shelf right across. Because with the road trip and with Warriors, you've got to work on certain items. So I thought if I can get the whole shelf done, that will give me more variety to work on, because there's a bear, there's more books, there's trees. So it'll give me more to choose. And then I'm undecided whether I just take a row to the bottom and do the bottom shelf. Get all the shelves done and then come back in and fill them up. That's what I'm thinking, because something different. I've never done a cross stitch like that before. I've only ever just filled it in as you go. But I have seen it where people have done like all the black, for instance, on the whole thing and then come back and filled it in. So I don't know. I'm gonna do this shelf all the way across both sides, and then I'll decide from that. If I'm not liking the idea of going here, there and everywhere, then I'll just finish that shelf first and then I'll continue on the next shelf. But I know I am going to do shelf by shelf. So we'll see how we go. But whether I go hickory-pickory and everywhere, who knows? I don't even know. Just depends where the challenges take me. And who knows what sort of challenges they're going to be next year. I know there's been a few, like I had to do the horse, so I knew the horse in advance, so I had to work over to the horse. So that was all right. So I just made sure I got a bit more of the tractor done so I could get to the horse. So that was fine. Okay, the ones I have here, I have 5 left of full coverage that I'm going to work on this week. Besides Hubble Bubble. Hubble Bubble is going to be worked on today. Then I'm going to do some more on hubby's truck. Now this is a photo he took and I charted it in Pit to Pat. Now I'm still down here, but what I want to do is move up a bit. I have done a bit of the wheel and a bit of the bumper bar. So when I work on this, I'm thinking about just jumping straight up to the bumper bar. Leave the dirt for a little bit because that's all I've been working on. Jump straight up to the bumper bar and start a bit of the truck more. So that's my aim on that one. I'm going to work on my Australia map by Artisy. Now I'm down, just done the crocodile, and there's sort of a person monkey sitting on top. So I'm going to do that and then just head up. Most of this side is done. So I haven't got much more to go. I think this one's on about 48%. Oh, hang on, no. Give me a minute. I think this one has reached the 50%, hasn't it? Yes, this one's on 52%. So I want to get it to, we'll see if we can get it to 60%. You never know. So we'll see how we go with that one. But that's another one. Breaking Free by Ciro Marchetti again. This one, my challenge for this one for the year was to make it to the other side and sort of bring them up level. So I've made it to the other side and I'm working on Raggedy Ann at the moment to bring her up level. So this one, this goal will be met. And then I will do a new goal for next year. This is my second eldest whip. This is the one I started after Toy Shop. The next one I'll work on is a Pain-Free Crafts elephant puzzle. Now I started in the middle. I've done most of the giraffe. I haven't filled him in completely. I've done the lion's face. I've done a bit of the elephant at the back, and then I started over here. I got all the way over to the other side of his tusk, and then I'm just working up. So with this one, I'm just going to be working up, around, and then back down again. So I'll get all his head done. And the lucky last one in full coverages is Dark Jungle, Temple and Tigers by Ciro Marchetti again. Now I'm down in this corner. I've done the red, the purple, and I think the yellow flower, and I've outlined the tiger. So with this one, I might work on the tiger. See if I can get the tiger's face in. I've got the outline, maybe up to his eyes. I'm not sure, I'd have to have another look. But when I get over to this side, to the tree, you can see some monkeys in there. But when you bring it up on Pattern Keeper, the mock-up, they're just like blobs. So I'm not even going to stitch them in. I'm just going to do all that black. And they admit them, they'll be gone. But all the other animals will be there. It's just, you can't see them. It's just like a blob. So I'm just going to not put them in. There's only 3 little ones there anyway. So you're not going to really notice. So they're the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Hubble Bubble will be my 6th one. So if I get any, I know I have some shopping items to do which are only small amounts, so them ones I should be able to do on what's it called, Wild Menagerie, and I'm working on this one. So I'll get some work done on this one. And this is the one I might take up to the room overnight while I'm waiting for hubby actually. I'll get the colours I need, put them in the bag, and get some much loved work needed on that one. Okay, well that's it for my whips. As I said, I did 7 whips this fortnight and I got 7,140 stitches. Now I thought I was a bit behind, but last fortnight I got 7,229 and only worked on 6, so I'm not that far behind as what I thought. Okay, now this is the Paddock Lane fabric of the month. Alright, this is September's. Pretty sure I ordered 18 count. And this one's called Bushfire. Now this one, I think we got lost in the post, so Lisa sent both of them in the one go. So this is a very, very big piece. no idea what I'm going to put on it. More than likely a fancy lady. But that's it a bit better. You can see the modelling a bit better. And it's bushfire. Not as bright orange bushfire like the other one I have, which is Australian Maps on. That's a bushfire, but that's a crafty leanie. And this is this month's. Now, if you haven't got your fabric of the month for October, look away for a minute. I won't say what it's called, but this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful colour. There's a close-up. Don't look yet. There's a close-up. It's a beautiful colour. And that's what it's called. Okay, you're right to look. Yeah, so that's the fabric of the month. I'm loving those colours. Like I said, maybe a mermaid would go on the October ones. I've never done a mermaid, so that would be different. As for bushfire, I'm not too sure. I'll have to work that one out. But yes, I'm loving the fabric of the month. Okay, now I'm going to do the Silks for You Halloween box. So if you don't want to see this one, if you haven't got yours yet, thank you for watching. I hope you come back for the next one, and I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I appreciate you coming to see. Now, if you would like to see this one, here we go. Is everybody gone that doesn't want to see it? Okay, this is the Halloween box. Now, we've got a couple of chockies. There was a caramello koala, but I ate that. I couldn't resist. I wanted something sweet yesterday, so I got that. Let's see. All come in these little pouches. A pair of scissors. Us crafters can never have enough scissors. That's lovely. Another little pouch. Oh, and scissor fob. This one's got a witch on the end of it. Lovely colours. Lovely witch. I had one of these and I think the cat grabbed it. And I ended up with beads everywhere. And I don't even know what happened to it. So I'm going to keep this one away from Tiger. Actually, he didn't even come in today. We have a Halloween balloon. Another little patch. A couple of needle minders. And a sticker. Boo. And a cat. There's her details if anyone hasn't seen Silk for You before. Alright, have a couple more stickers. I don't know what I'm going to do with the stickers. But I will find a use for them. And at the bottom of the box we have a Silks for You Happy Halloween pattern. Some lovely colours. Now it's only 140 stitches by 65 and it's a 10 inch by 4.7 inch on 28 count. So it's not too big, something different. And we have some cottons or silks. Now let's see, we have a CM007, very bright green, a PR159, bright orange, a PR019, purple, that shows up really good actually, a PR070, dark brown. Now these are all 15 meters, And then we have a coloured one, which is just for the Halloween pack, and it's a 45 metres. Check out the colours on that one. Now, how beautiful are those? Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for. The Halloween sign's not really me, so I'll use these on something else. But lovely colours. So that's what you get in the Halloween box. So if you did stick around, I hope you enjoyed what I showed you. Couldn't resist, I had to eat the chocolate caramello koala, it was yum. I just had a chocolate, I just had a sweet tooth for a minute. Yeah. Okay, not doing my video till tomorrow. Oh, that's okay. You know what a caramello koala is, and you can imagine it. It was yum. Had it with a nice hot cup of tea. Okay, well that's it for me today. My next floss tube will be on, wow, the 8th of November. That doesn't sound right, does it? No, that's okay. I had 2 pages stuck together. We'll try the 25th of October. That sounds better. Now I will do a giveaway for reaching my 50th video. I'm going to do a stitch with me on Hubble Bubble, so I'll get that done. And also between now and my next video, I will have my plans video up. Now I have plenty of plans to go over with you all, and some help with a couple, I think. But we'll see how we go. And I don't think I've got anything ordered. No, I don't think I'll have any haul next fortnight, but we'll see. You never know. Something might crop up between now and then. We will see how we go. Okay, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that clicked on my video and wanted to share some time with me. I really do appreciate you sitting out there watching everything I have to show you. I love all the comments. I read them all. I heart them all. Majority of the time I comment as soon as I see them. There's been a couple that I haven't seen straight away. It's been a couple of days, so YouTube must be hiding them because they're not always coming up on my phone, because I do everything on my phone, sometimes on the tablet. You're on my phone now, so everything's done on my phone. But as soon as I see them, I heart them, and if I don't comment then I'll come back and comment then as soon as I get a chance. But I'll put a list down below of all the projects that I've showed you today. The Silk For You box. Well, there's no point putting a link for that one because you can't get that one now. Paddock Lane Designs fabric of the month. I'm not sure if she's got any more spots, but you could hop over to her website and have a look and ask the question. I have watched a few new floss tubers, so I will do floss tubers shout outs next week and next fortnight, and we'll get that underway as well. I haven't done one of those for a while. That's about it, I think. Sorry you missed Tiger today, but he's asleep in the lounge room still. He must be quite warm. But that's it for me today. I will go and upload this and edit it. Before I go, if you want to join the Facebook group Fun with Cross Stitch, pop along, but you have to answer the 3 questions. If you don't answer the 3 questions, you get declined. I have had a few trolls in there causing a bit of riffraff, but got rid of them, so everyone's good now. My email will be down below. Instagram is Fun with Cross Stitch _ in between each word, and I do have Buy Me a Coffee link down below, which helps with my channel to help me pay for giveaways, helps me kit up a few things like my shadow lane for next year. But it's down there if you want to support my channel, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. You have the rights. But I'd like to say thank you to everyone that has watched my video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.